So when you see in one day a dip, which is like 60 or 70 or 80% in earnings, that's a massive warning sign because something is definitely off.
Is YouTube cheating creators again? Hello and welcome to TechFirst. My name is John Koetsier. 2 years ago, I wrote about a YouTube bug that cost creators 50% or more of their income. Now, some creators say it's happening all over again. They're losing income, legitimate views and traffic isn't being compensated properly, and it's harming their ability to earn an income as a creator on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. We've got a lot of YouTubers here to talk about this, what they're seeing, what's going on. Hessel, why don't you start? Introduce yourself and your channel, and then we'll dive into what's going on.
I'm Hessel. I started with YouTube in 2020, mainly with tutorials, with search-based videos, with searchable content. And one of my channels got affected in the website niche. I can share my screen if that is okay.
Let's dive into that in a moment, Hessel, but let's
Okay.
get everybody introduced first. Yuri, who are you? What's your channel?
Sure.
What do you do?
I'm Yuri. I'm from the Netherlands. I started YouTube in 2019. I started making personal videos. That's kind of how I got the ball rolling. And then right now I still do personal videos, as well as I own a variety of channels where I outsource content as well to kind of build up a media company out of it. And yeah, it kind of got going that way. So right now I own a few YouTube channels.
Very cool. Very cool. Alex, who are you? What do you do on YouTube?
Hey, John, nice to meet you. I'm basically from Serbia. I was doing gaming for a few years on Serbian language. Then I basically made a transition into how-to tutorials and some top 5 products type of videos where we basically do some content for the search audience. So for the search-based traffic, where we get, actually I get the views from the search results when you type something on the YouTube.
Interesting. Michael, talk about yourself. What's your channel? What do you do?
Hey there. I'm Michael. My channel is Michael Saves. I have a website, Michael Saves Tube. Been doing this like everyone else for a few years. And my channel focuses mostly on tutorials, how-tos in the tech and personal finance space.
So you save people from their technical problems and their financial problems. I get it. Awesome.
Look, here I am with one of my own, right?
Awesome. Ryan, talk about yourself. What do you do?
Hi guys, I'm Ryan. I'm also from the Netherlands, and basically the same story as the other guys. I also make tutorials for websites or for other kind of problems. Most of the problems are how-to problems. So yeah, that's where I'm focusing.
Let's start here. What's happening? Alex, why don't you kick us off? What's going on? What are you seeing?
Okay, so basically, there are several ways how you can earn money on YouTube, and one of the biggest is the AdSense revenue. There are different types of ads that are on YouTube. So one of those are the banner ads. One of those are skippable ads where you can click the skip after 5 seconds. Some of them are unskippable, so you're not allowed to skip ads, and so on. Basically, we all do some type of search-based content where our revenue is pretty much stable and growing with time with the views. And that's our, how would I even say, main advantage. So the thing is, when something unusual happens like this, it's definitely a big problem because there is very little oscillations in our earnings or views when something like that happens. So when you see in one day a dip, which is like 60 or 70 or 80% in earnings, that's a massive warning sign because something is definitely off. So the things that we did, we basically come together in a group chat because at the exact same day, November 16th, for some of us, it was a few days earlier or sometime before, but we are all connected to that date, November 16th, where all came down to a massive lift and massive drop in earnings. So when we investigated what's going on, for some of us, we have solved that skippable ads are not showing, or actually are showing, but we're not getting money from them. Or actually we're getting 70% less money from them. I hope that others can confirm from themselves.
Hessel, you were about to launch into what you're seeing. What are you seeing? Was it similar to Alex? How much did you lose?
Yeah, it's exactly the same from around December 16th. It like completely dropped. To get into numbers, I was hitting $100 days and it dropped down to like $6 days. So that is like over a 90% decreased, which is crazy. And the views kept going up and up and up. And it's already there for 3 months. So I've lost well over 10K with this glitch, which is a shame. And
So it's still ongoing.
yeah.
It wasn't an episode. It wasn't a period.
Oh yeah, it's still there on my channel, and I know on a lot of other channels as well.
Wow. Yuri, are you experiencing the same thing? And have you talked to YouTube about it?
I have been experiencing the same thing, and I've also had something different. So just like the other guy said, it happened on the 16th of November. Now that bug was reported by YouTube, that was confirmed, and then later on fixed as well. So the issue that was happening on the 16th is now still happening to all of us. And then for some channels of mine, it got fixed immediately when they said it was fixed. But then right now it's still happening to other channels as well. One of which happened on the 18th or 19th of January out of nowhere. I wasn't uploading videos in that week or on that day, whatever. And then just like that, the bug once again on a channel that hadn't had the bug before got it as well. And that's still going on as of right now. Now YouTube is, I'm not sure how to sum it up. There are a lot of different reactions they've been giving. Sometimes on Twitter, they confirm that it's a problem. Then they confirm that it's been fixed. Then they announce that it will be fixed in 7 days, in a weekend. It's all over the place, basically. So there's not one way to sum up or to tell you how YouTube is replying to this. It's all over the place. And I have some big channels. Because of that, you can get a partner manager at YouTube. So someone that works at YouTube or Google, you have their direct email. The one that I have that I've been contacting about this issue is not replying about it. And then someone else that had this bug as well, which is now fixed for, Greg, very big creator as well, was also in that partner program where he can talk with someone at YouTube directly. And I believe he got kicked out of that program because he kept asking about this problem. So it's all over the place, basically.
So let's dive into this before we go on to Michael and Ryan. Yuri, you said that YouTube reported the bug and then reported the bug fixed and then reported, hey, the bug's back. What did they say the bug is? And did they give any details about what they fixed?
Not really, as far as I'm concerned. What they tell us right now is that it's invalid traffic. So all of our channels have invalid traffic, but it's kind of too, not suspicious, but it cannot be it cannot be at random. Plus YouTube controls the traffic. So I'm pretty sure that for all of the guys in here, 98% or even 99% of our traffic is coming from the YouTube platform. And then maybe 1% is external. So all of like that 99% of YouTube is controlled by YouTube, right? They bring the traffic to us. We just upload a video. So it's weird that we're all being hit with the invalid traffic thing all at once, or like even random time periods, even big creators. It's not like we're sending fake traffic to our videos of any sort. It's all coming from YouTube search or YouTube homepages, but they tell us it's invalid traffic, and then they reply with some general like forums and articles about how to fix it and what it is, and just all the basic information.
It's the cut and paste. It's the cut and paste help doc. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Michael,
yeah.
let's bring you in here. This is interesting. For people who maybe aren't YouTube creators or maybe starting, invalid traffic would be if you bought very cheap traffic, fraudulent traffic, maybe a bot, maybe bots on a server farm or something like that. And for maybe pennies, you can get thousands of, I don't know about thousands, but you get many, many views on videos, which are not real. They're not human. And so I guess YouTube is claiming that that's the case, but it's hard to imagine, is it a bug or is it invalid traffic? Which is, theoretically it can't be both, right? Michael, your thoughts?
Yeah. Your explanation was very good and very much in line with what I experienced. The first response I got was it was a normal fluctuation. Like everybody else, 65% was my kind of drop starting November 16th. Then it went to that they had fixed it and I just needed to wait or clear my cache. The third answer was invalid traffic, which is what has stuck for the past couple of months with them. And again, the emails are very much cut and paste, as I believe you mentioned. It's the suggestion that you are doing something wrong or you are not doing enough to stop this invalid traffic. So like, I mean, my channel gets more than 500,000 long form views a month for years. I'm not paying somebody to click on my videos. I'm getting enough views as it is. I don't know. And even smaller creators, I think that's probably a highly unlikely scenario where people are buying views. But then what they send you back is that this is your responsibility to stop the invalid traffic with no real actionable steps on how you as a creator are going to stop invalid traffic from affecting your channel. So the one thing that I can add, because I also, my channel is not very large, but I do have a partner manager, and I have for the past year and a half. And there's been a runaround there with the communication, because when you have an issue with your channel, your first instinct is, oh, I have to reach out to my human, the partner manager. And what my manager has said is, I don't have any knowledge on this, what's going on here, go to creator support. And in my last communication with creator support, February 8th, they said, if you have any issues, go to your partner manager. So they're sending me. So I think a big part of the story is the runaround that people are getting. It's just, I mean, like, I think in any industry, people have had like an experience with bad customer service. This feels like a great example of that. You're just not getting straight answers, and it doesn't feel like they're accustomed to your actual problem. They're just answers.
So I do consulting as well as I'm a senior contributor at Forbes, and I've consulted with clients, and I've seen some clients who have literally bought traffic on their YouTube videos in order to make the view count look good. And I've told them, don't do that, because it's immediately obvious. This video has 20,000 views and 1 like. You know, this is not real, right? So it's pretty obvious when there's real invalid traffic, right? It's super interesting. Ryan, what's your experience? I know you're trying to clone yourself here. Maybe you're going to stick with the mobile.
But
What's your experience?
I'm trying to connect my webcam with it, but it's having some issues. But yeah, I basically have the same story. And when I look at my traffic sources, so when I look where my traffic is coming from, everything is coming from YouTube search. And that's what it should be, because people are literally searching for the solution I have. So they are searching for how to find a solution. So I can see that literally everything from my traffic is coming from YouTube search, and also some traffic is coming from Google search. But still, I have invalid traffic. And yeah, just like the other guys in this video call, send like multiple emails and multiple contacted YouTube support. But every time I get the same standard copy paste email with, hey, it's normal, or it's invalid traffic, but it's because of you, and after 30 days maybe it's both. We don't know. And that's literally the only.
So that was the story.
Yeah, sorry.
So that was a story 2 years ago
Yeah.
as well, right? That was a story that I wrote about. It was invalid traffic, but the traffic patterns didn't make sense for invalid traffic. It wasn't super spiky. It didn't all of a sudden grow from here to there. You know, it wasn't baseline 0 and then boom, 20,000 views per day or something like that. Really, really crazy stuff. You were going to say something else, Ryan.
I want to say that because when I look at my data, and when we look at the other channels in the document we have, so we also send it to you, like the traffic is coming from the things it's supposed to be coming from. And it's like the same as always. And now they are blaming for invalid traffic, but we don't have really weird external fights. Like you told me, like we bought traffic. The most of the creators are there on YouTube for a long time. And other guys here have big channels. So we know that not good for your channel to buy traffic. So it doesn't make sense that we click on our own ads or that we buy traffic. It's stupid for us because, yeah, as you can see, it is not good. But now I think we are all infected by like a bug or something, because it's literally started at the same day for the most of the creators.
Yeah.
Like all the creators have since the 16th of November has infinite traffic. And to be honest, I don't think that we all buy infinite traffic on the 16th of November. So yeah, I find it really, really strange.
And somehow you bought invalid traffic from YouTube search. I'd like to know how you did that, by the way. That's quite a trick you did.
It worked perfect, but yeah. To be honest, it's really frustrating because the problem is right now, I think like 90 days. And for Michael, it was fixed. And now the problem is happening again. So yeah, it's really frustrating. And also for Yuri, he has like some other big channels. And yeah, it can happen with every channel. And we are not sure that it's good for in the future. And yeah, it makes me insecure about my yeah, how do you say that? About my YouTube career.
Ability to earn an income. Yeah.
Does it make sense to make a new channel? Does it make sense to upload valuable content? Because maybe yeah, we have invented traffic. Yeah, I really don't know. It's like frustrating me a lot, and that's why yeah, this call is set up. And I really thank you for your time that you are here. And yeah, you can look at this problem because as you can see, we have like a document of, I think it's 90 pages with all kinds of evidence that we have, like the data we have. So yeah, that's my story.
Alex, let's bring you in here. How widespread do you think this is? You guys are all YouTube creators. You talk to YouTube creators. I publish on YouTube as well, but it's not a material source of income for me. I have under 10,000 subscribers, so I didn't even pay attention to that, honestly. But how widespread is this? Is this every creator? You think we'd hear more about it? Is it 25% of creators? What's your thinking here?
Okay, so basically from what I found out and from that's just pure speculation, by the way, it mostly got around people who have some connections to search-based traffic. So I have channels as well that are not getting the most of its traffic from search results, but from browse, from recommended sections and stuff like that. And those channels are impacted. So from my knowledge, from the Reddit, because more and more people are posting that they have this glitch, and from Google support threads, I have found out that it's probably around 100 or plus, maybe even more than hundreds of channels that know that they are affected by this. And there's probably a lot of more of those who are not even, don't even know yet that they are into this. They maybe think it's because it's January, maybe some advertisers are pulling out, or maybe it's December was a bad month or something like that, which is not the case, definitely. So this is from what I have seen. So just to put you and the others who are watching this video in a perspective, for example, Hassel, you've probably had one of the biggest falls. Can you tell or reveal how big in percentages or in dollars was your fall in earnings?
Yeah, like in percentages, 95%. And as I said, it's now well over 10K.
So
I can share the screen if you guys
Yeah, I
want
was
to.
going to say, they can
Yeah,
really
okay. Yeah,
represent
go
it
for it.
the best way possible.
Because mine is a really good example. Let me see.
Yeah, he has a
Okay.
really good example.
Can you guys see this now? Oh yeah.
It's coming up. There we go.
Yes. You can see this?
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, you can see here the views. You can see, because it's business content, we have those like spikes, and then in the weekend it goes down, which is normal. But overall, it's a growing trend, right?
Yes.
So more and more views every time. And then when I go to revenue, yeah, it's quite obvious.
Oh,
$100 days here, and then it went to 5, and it had remained on this level ever since. And when we then go to the revenue, we cannot show CPM anymore, but it's just a CPM that goes from like the normal level all the way down to this here. And that is
Wow.
the problem.
Wow. Wow. That's significant. Does it look like that for most of you?
Yeah, basically. You can show him skippable ads. Maybe that would be interesting if you have that problem.
Oh yeah.
See
let me
more.
see. Advanced mode.
Yeah, or
Getting
see more.
education here in YouTube analytics.
Yeah. Okay. Then I need to show the ads right here
Yes.
or right here.
You can go to ads type, which is under more. Yeah, and there's ads type.
Oh yeah. Skippable
And-
video ads. Boom.
Yeah, look how much they made per day around. It was like $100, $200. And then skippable ads suddenly turned off. Like it's impossible.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. And you didn't change anything with your channel. I mean, like, I know when I upload a video, I can select which types of videos I can have and all that, what type of ads I can apply against it and all that stuff. You didn't change anything with your channel.
Nothing. No.
Wow. Well, so obviously there's something going on. There's something weird, perhaps in this niche around search and everything like that. YouTube doesn't have a clear answer when you ask about it. They point fingers, ask somewhere else, talk to somebody else. They've given 3 different answers that you've said. What do you think is the root cause here? Do you think this is just a bug? Do you think this is a bug that keeps reoccurring and there's no apparent urgency to fix it?
I guess so. I feel like at one point I thought they either don't know what's going on at all, or they know what's going on, but it's at a very small scale. Because like Alex said as well, it seems to be just with people that have like high CPMs and that are kind of in the searchable content niche. I have a lot of friends that have multiple YouTube channels, and then I check with them, and for most of them, it's not going on. But then all of my friends that do the same kind of stuff that we're doing here, most people in this call as well, for almost all of it is going on. So it's like 70% of the people I know that do the same kind of stuff as the people in this call, they have this problem. And then people that are making more general content for the masses, they do not have the problem. So it's a very, strange mix of things going on.
Wow. Well, I mean, requires speculation, but what's the solution here? I guess one of the things is YouTube needs to take it seriously and understand what's going on. They've claimed to have fixed it multiple times. I'll obviously talk to YouTube. I'll talk to YouTube PR. I'll share some of this stuff. And I'll ask, what's going on. Realistically, PR doesn't know what's going on. And PR doesn't get told what's going on.
They would
PR
need
say,
someone from analytics.
Yes. But whether someone
PR,
from
I think
analytics
PR is the first
either
step, right?
knows or will say,
Yeah.
Wow. However, what I do want to say is I'm sorry that you guys are in this situation. It really, really, really sucks. And if you've decided to build your business, as Ryan was talking about earlier, as Hessel has discovered on YouTube, and it's not reliable, it's a real challenge. And I guess what that makes you do is kind of look around for diversification of income, right? I mean, there are other ways. I guess there's, I guess you need to be certain size for sponsorship, right? But there's other areas. Maybe Elon Musk will build something in Twitter to monetize. I'll leave that where I see it.
Right.
But-
Ryan, I think
Where
if you could
else?
share your situation right now because you started another business, right? Aside from YouTube, like the impact it's having on you right now, if you wouldn't have this issue, like how your life would change because in your situation, it's like, it makes a big difference.
To be honest, like right now I'm making like $30 a day. So that's, I think, $900 a month. But when this problem is fixed, I will making like 3 or 4K. And right now that will completely change my my way of living and so many things, because right now it's really hurting me. I also talked to caffeinated blogger. He was really relying on the AdSense, and to a certain point he cannot pay the bills anymore, and it was really heavy for him. Luckily, it was fixed for him. I think a week ago, but yeah, for some of us, it's still not fixed. And to be honest, it's for me, it's really frustrating because now I'm making less than 1K a month on YouTube. It should be like 4 or 5K. I have really put so much time and effort in this channel. It's growing massively, and it's growing really hard. So everything is going well, but to be honest, at this point, I'm really finding ways to keep making more content, because when I look at my revenue, to be honest, it's not worth it. Yeah, I can do another job, or I can do other things than this. And yeah, so for me, it's really frustrating, to be honest. It's like, yeah.
John, sorry. I wanted to say that there is a fix, and one of my channels which had the issue got fixed. Also, Michael's channel for a few days got fixed. You can see when you have a big drop, well, when it's bad, it's the same way when it gets fixed. It goes instantly in 1 day, and I have a proof that there is a fix. You can see it on my graph. So we just need someone who can do and apply same fix from my first channel and from the Copinated blogger that was tweeting about this. And
That
to apply
really
to all
sounds
channels.
like a flag on an account that is turning off revenue, probably because some automated system thinks
Yeah.
it found something that isn't kosher.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I think
really,
that's
really
that's
frustrating.
Yeah,
I do
we
wanna
agree.
I do want to address what Ryan just said there, because that's real. Not, from YouTube's perspective, they're going to lose creators. From a creator's perspective, it's already demanding and hard and emotionally challenging to be a YouTuber and to always, always, always create and then look, did it work? Is it good? Do people like me? Is the magic algorithm finding me? All this stuff. That's really, really challenging. When I wrote the story 2 years ago, there was a YouTuber who was driven to a suicide attempt because I believe it was her. I believe it was a woman. Her revenue dropped so drastically and she was having trouble making ends meet. And this was really, really impacting her mental health. So I just want to recognize what you said, Ryan. It's super, super, super challenging. Alex, what you're saying, that does sound like some sort of automated system that is flagging stuff and turning things on and turning things off. And clearly the YouTube partner managers should know about stuff like this and should be able to check for something like that and should be able to address that if they look into an individual circumstance and find out that the automated system might be making an error.
Yeah, but I also find it really strange that we had like a problem page where you can react on the problem. And we also have screenshots that YouTube is deleting posts from other creators about this problem. We also have this in the document. They literally deleted our tweets on the forum. I think, it was on the forum, and they you can see in the document they literally deleted the thing. So yeah, I really don't know what to say about that. To be honest, I think some of them knows what's going on, but yeah, if they really want to fix the problem, I really don't know if they're gonna do that, because it's been 90 days since the problem is starting. Last week it was another big YouTuber who had this problem. So yeah, I really don't know what to say. It's really hurting, and also I'm feeling really insecure about making other channels or making other things on YouTube.
Well, guys, I want to thank you for taking this time. I know it's late for some of you. I want to thank you for sharing. I'm going to look through the doc as well, of course, and I'll talk to YouTube as much as possible, see what's going on, and hopefully find something that solves some of this. And hopefully you guys keep working as well on your own ends and find a resolution. Thanks again for your time, and do appreciate your stories.
Thank you, John. Thank you so
Thank
much
you, John.
for doing this with us.